February 20th, 2026. Why is this date so unbelievably important? I'm going to the left brain people, logic, and the right brain people, esoteric. The goal in this video is to help you understand how radical this transformation is going to be. Now, the fact is 99% of people have not made it this far, and you'll see in the comments this exact thing. It's February 20th, 2026, nothing happened. It's the attention span that's our problem. If you've listened this far, I'm talking to you. You understand this. This is not a flip of a switch. It's understanding economic cycles, spiritual, in the financial, physical, and spiritual realm. February 20th, 2026 is a massive, massive date in our history that will change everything as we know it. I'm going to speak to the left brain logical people. I'm also going to speak to the people who understand the esoteric part, so we can come together in union to help our families navigate through this new system. So for the esoteric people, you understand, comment here, you understand how important February 20th, 2026 is. It's the end of a 36-year cycle that happens over and over again. The last time was 1988 to 1990. In 1988 to 1990, for the logical people, we had fiat acceleration, the acceleration of a debt-based monetary system that made us poor. The wealth gap started to become massive. Our money started to come completely detached from reality. We had debt expansion and growth. Now we caught the ball. We're at 38 trillion in debt, 1 trillion in credit card debt, 120% debt to income ratio. That's when it really started to expand. We had financialization, overproduction, became less productive as a country, and it was all about debt expansion, which creates monetary debt slaves, and centralized control expansion. So the elites became way wealthier. And the wealth gap, just go look up the wealth gap from 1988 to 2026, it's about to get even bigger. So that's for the left brain people. For the right brain people, we went from expansive consciousness to controlled centralized consciousness. So what does this 36-year cycle govern that ends on February 20th, 2026 and takes us into the new cycle? It governs how money is trusted, who controls infrastructure, and I'm going to give you another powerful thing that's happening on February 18th, 2026, financialization over production, it's governing that and changing that, and centralized control expansion. So it governs who controls the money, who we trust with money, and who will control the new infrastructure. And on February 20th, 2026, esoterically, from an energetic frequency, a 36-year cycle, old systems crack, leverage exposes risk. You're going to see a bunch of people get exposed over the next year. Brokers, bankers, people who are over leverage, silver squeeze, paper versus having the real silver. Brokers who are doing unethical things, who are over leverage, are going to get exposed. Their systems are going to collapse. You're going to see centralization get fractured. Are you paying attention to what Trump's doing with the